Dear students, respected parents, and my beloved community, today we are not just marking a date on the calendar, but we are renewing a promise that every human being everywhere is born with dignity, born with freedom, born with rights that no power, no army, no government, and no prejudice has the authority to take away. 76 years ago, after humanity witnessed the worst in itself, the world agreed on something profoundly simple. Every human being matters. Eleanor Roosevelt called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights a Magna Carta for all humanity. And she was right, not because it created new rights, but because it recognized the rights we always had. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Nelson Mandela taught us that denying anyone's rights is to challenge their very humanity. Gandhi warned that the weakest amongst us is the real measure of our moral success. Malala Yousafzai shook the world when she said, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world." My dear students, those words are not history, they are instructions. Because even today, right now, millions of children cannot go to school. Millions of people are displaced by war. Some have no home, no safety, no voice. People are imprisoned for speaking the truth. Women in some countries cannot walk freely. Journalists are silenced. Minorities are persecuted. Refugees, people like us, are searching for place where they can live without fear. Human rights begins with ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So, what can you do? You can begin by respecting the dignity of the person sitting next to you. You can defend someone being bullied. You can speak against discrimination wherever you see it. You can refuse to insult, exclude, or demean anyone. You can listen more deeply and judge less quickly. And you can raise your voice, not in anger, but in courage when someone's rights are denied. Rights are not slogans. Rights are not posters. Rights are responsibilities. Kofi Annan, the former Secretary General of the United Nations, once said, "We can love what we are without hating what and who we are not." As someone who cares deeply about your future, my students, I want to tell you this from my heart. Your generation is the hope. Not because you are perfect, but because you care. Because you have the ability to imagine a world better than the one you inherited. Let's rise a generation that does not fear differences, but celebrates them. A generation that does not close its eyes when others suffer. A generation that looks at every human being and sees a human being. My dear students, parents, and the wider community, on this Human Rights Day, let's take a symbol of I will respect the dignity of every person. I will stand for justice even when I stand alone. I will never stay silent when someone's rights are denied. Because human rights begin with me. If we live this truth, just this one truth, then our school, our community, and our world will rise to a place of peace, fairness, and shared humanity. Because as Mandela said, it's in our hands to create a better world for all who live in it. Thank you. May we walk forward with courage, with compassion, and with the unbreakable belief that every human life is precious.